That's a sharp pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira is fouled. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's L.Suarez! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's played forward. Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Passing nice and neat.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Played back. He's in here! Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vieira. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Club America are looking to break at pace. David Villa going full tilt down the left.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's L.Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Neymar. This is promising. He's found some space. And a shot! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That was easy, almost too easy.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2. Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. L.Suarez. He's got a side of goal! What a hit, the save was firm.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, There's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Works it forward. And it's L.Suarez. L.Suarez is sporting. Hits one! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's run loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. L.Suarez aimed beyond the defence. And here's Messi. And that's a superb pass. Decent hit! And with that, the final whistle. Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal can...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe, played out towards the right wing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar is herring after that one. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Messi. L.Suarez. Vieira. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bellingham. Leicester finding their passes. And he's got the beat, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's L.Suarez, and Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bellingham, and he skips past his man. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rudiger. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. Great chance! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe. Rodri. L.Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Now it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Araujo tries to clear.
Mbappe, they want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, super find. And that's... Can he finish?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Davis. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chance to finish. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
L.Suarez. Neymar. It's Neymar! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leicester go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. He is through here. Mbappe! Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they win it back again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar with the short one. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Now it's Neymar. And it's Neymar. It's a good run down the right. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
The attendance
Well,
for
the
this
ball
match
just
was
didn't work out for the run that he made.
28,599.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Messi, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Vieira. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And here's Suarez. Neymar. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played into space out wide. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Mbappe! And another try! There it is! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe! He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Substitution.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Luis Suarez! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. And he's surging through. Nicely weighted ball. Luis Suarez!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line.
He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they're back on the ball again. He has found the way through. Can he finish? He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Has been indicated.
Aim forwards. Two minutes to be added on. Neymar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Leicester cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Gets his pass away. And Messi! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is one. Messi! No mistake! Two! And we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And the shot! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mateus. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Vieira. And here's Neymar. That's a little off target. Leicester are already cruising here. 2-0. Has a go! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Leicester can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Chance there, first of the game.
Griezmann has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Just the goalkeeper. Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a loose, and one more try! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed...
Has a goal! It's there!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Leicester get themselves into the lead. Works it forward. He's got to be in here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Driving forward. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. And here's Suarez. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Zico. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Neymar.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise. Chance! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's L.Suarez. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe! And he's certainly onside here. Oh, that's... Can he finish? It's there! And they've got their lead back.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vieira. Bellingham. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Zico. Neymar. Mbappe. A real chance if he can get through. L.Suarez.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Neymar. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Neymar. Zico. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 32.
And we're underway again.
Substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 11.
Bellingham bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Zico. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
L.Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zico.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pinches it off him. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. And here's Suarez. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Bellingham. L.Suarez. Vieira.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 71.649 espectadores.
And here's Messi. He's cut it out. Griezmann. And it's Zico. Eto'o. Neymar. Forwards and with intent. And it's Griezmann. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played out towards the right wing. Zico. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's L.Suarez. Mbappe. He is through here. Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle...
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Leicester with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Camisa 7, camisa 10, camisa 17, camisa 99. Deixando o campo para a
That should get the job done.
Camisa 22, camisa 8, camisa 23, camisa 9. Teremos
Oh, that is a good ball to find it. And the finish! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And yes, it's him again. Leicester go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. It's a Brazil free kick. Bale! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Cleared without hesitation. Leicester are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Plenty. There's the hit! He should have put that one away.
Neymar is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Davids. Figo. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram cuts it out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Figo. That's headed upfield. Figo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Leicester close now to seeing this one through to the end. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. L.Suarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kaká. Figo. Brilliantly cut out. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. L.Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really, and the finish! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins. So he's quite defensively minded, but he does have the ability to get on the ball and move it up the pitch, although it's not something he focuses on.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Klaus made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Engages and forces him off the ball. Calhanoglu, well read, nice interception. And here's Suarez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Calhanoglu. It's Camavinga. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? It's Calhanoglu! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United have broken through. There's the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi. Mbappe. Luis Suarez. This might chance! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Leicester with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Kim Min-jae. And the pass is intercepted. Sané. Camavinga. Thuram puts his foot on the gas. Oh, important interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Calhanoglu. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
Well played and well cleared. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Leicester have the chance to go the other way. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Bellingham. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham. Camavinga. Wriggles his way through. And the shot! They've done it! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing...